Hey guys, so Mamie, I felt guided to come on and do a reading for the Masculine Collective. So I'm going to start with the Yogi Oracle today. So Spirit, what is it the Masculine Collective needs to see and hear today? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we're going to start with Nurkabi, plaster or painted walls, rest, patience, breath. Okay, this is on pages 102 and 103. Those numbers could be relevant for you. Don't panic, don't panic. Take a breath, take a breath. You're out strolling along when suddenly a solid yet invisible wall blocks your path. You try to go around it, but it keeps extending. There's no way over or under either. This is the mysterious Nurkabi. After some time, it will disappear and you'll be able to go on your way. Awatanai, Awatanai, Haido Yasumi is a famous line from a popular Japanese cartoon about the Zen monk Ikkyu. This message is so important it's repeated. Whether it's an unexpected obstacle forcing you to pause or you're feeling burned out, this card's message is to take a moment to breathe and rest so you can re-energize before moving forward again. Reflection, what are some ways you can recharge? Nature walks, unplugging and reading a good book, practicing yoga or meditation. Okay, so figure out what it is for you, what self-care act it is you need in order to, fill your best you. Next, we have Bimbo Gami, the god of poverty, misfortune, hardship, vigilance. And this is on pages 42 and 43. Those numbers could be relevant for you. With poverty comes sluggishness. Dressed in rags, the skinny old man yokai waves a tattered paper fan, bringing poverty to the unlucky and unsuspecting. Ben Bogami highlights the fragility of fortune, reminding you that hardship is an inevitable part of life. The Japanese proverb, Hinsariba Dansaru, is an observation that the stress, worry, and lack of resources poverty brings can have a debilitating effect on your ability to think clearly, your motivation, and even your physical health. This Bimbo Gami card isn't a judgment or a sentence, though. It's a call to action. We all experience lean times, and this is an invitation to reassess your priorities and values or find creative ways to rise above current struggles with resilience and resourcefulness. Reflection, where is hardship clouding your judgment, and how can you reclaim your focus and regain control? Okay, next we have Tengu, Mountain Goblins, Timing, Strategy, Adaptability. Okay, this is on pages 122 and 123. Those numbers could be relevant for you. Timing, Strategy, Adaptability. Wind, Forest Fire, Mountain. Perched high on mountaintops and reigning over all they see, Tengu are majestic creatures revered for their magical skills, immense power, and mastery of martial arts. They appear as red-faced, long-nosed winged figures resembling ascetic monks, or as avian beings with crow-like features. The four simple words, wind, forest, fire, mountain, rooted in Sun Tzu's The Art of War, are a guide to strategy and timing. This phrase teaches you to know when to move swiftly like the wind, remain patient like a forest, strike fiercely like fire, and stand immovable like a mountain. The Tengu, who embody all these elements, challenge you to examine your situation with a clear head and decide which strategy is right for you. Reflection. Which of these four powers, swift wind, patient forest, fierce fire, or steady mountain, does your life call for right now? Okay, so that is definitely something for you to reflect on. Now I'm going to pull from the Wild Unknown Tarot. Spirit, what other message does Masculine Collective need to see in here today? Spirit. Okay, thank you. So we do have the Ace of Swords. Okay, this is on pages 104 and 105. Those numbers could be relevant. Truth, mental clarity. When lightning strikes, the whole world seems to light up for just 1 second. It's as though you can see everything, and this vision lingers on even through the storm. Such is the power of the Ace of Swords. Your mind will become clear, your thoughts precise. It's a great time to make those decisions you've been putting off. Okay, and then next we have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords. Pages 110 and 111, those numbers could be relevant for you. Stillness, mental power. Though threatening swords loom above, the lamb sits in stillness without fear. The Four of Swords says it's time to look inward and find the mental power to cope with the pressures. It's important to rest, seek meditation, or find literature that focuses on ways to quiet the mind. Take this time to recuperate and move inward before those swords strike. Okay, and then we have Justice. And this is number 8 in the Major Arcana. Libra Energy, Decisions and Karma. This is pages 180 and 181. Those numbers could be relevant for you. With tails entwined, 2 cats look directly at you, waiting for you to choose between them, which is right and which is wrong. The Justice card implies a weight or heaviness surrounding a choice you have to make. Now is not the time to shun the concept of divine balance or karma. All of your choices affect your life, and sometimes the lives of those around you, both now and in the future. Okay, and then we have the World. This is number 21 in the Major Arcana, and it is the final card. Okay, pages 206 and 207. Those numbers could be relevant for you. Wholeness and completion. The World is the final card in the journey of the Major Arcana. It signifies completion, harmony, and contentment. It's rare to experience this energy, as we are usually consumed by wanting, needing, and achieving. So when this card appears, contemplate for a moment the idea of being whole. Focus on the image on the card, close your eyes, and envision this radiating energy inside you. What does it feel like? Where is it located? What blocks you from feeling a sense of wholeness each and every day of your life? And usually this goes back to unhealed childhood trauma that makes us feel like we have to earn love. Okay, I'm going to now pull from the Wildwood Tarot. So, Spirit, what's the final message the Masculine Collective needs to see and hear today? Final message today, Spirit. Thank you. So we've got the Four of Stones, protection. Yeah, this is on page 133, so that number could be relevant for you. The newly risen sun brings hope and renewed vitality to the vulnerable. Shelter and protection for the weak or the spiritually wounded is the responsibility of us all. Many trials and tribulations surface during our lifetime, and being able to endure such times is the sign of a strong heart and healthy spirit. Finding a personal place of emotional safety may require patience and a stoical dedication to the quest, but for those who have weathered adversity and known loss, the light of life and love will always burn brightly within them. By building on a foundation of ethical beliefs, boundaries, and skills, we can be assured that when the test comes, we are secure in our self-knowledge and confidence. The human ability to recognize and feel compassion for those who need help is just as important. However, the storm may tear at our own inner place of protection, we must keep the faith that the sun will rise again for all those in peril and offer fresh opportunities and spiritual rewards, such as the law of karma, that each act of selfless protection and mercy for those in need revitalizes the spiritual warrior with the sense of peace and divinity rarely found in common practice. And the final message for today for this masculine collective, we have the Queen of Vessels, the Salmon. Okay, this is on page 112, so that number could be relevant for you. Okay, sacred in most shamanic systems, the salmon's ability to swim upstream to its birthplace and spawn is one of its most remarkable feats. The journey leaves the salmon exhausted, and most die in the attempt, thus they represent self-sacrifice. Salmon were said to swim in pools overhung by hazel trees and to eat the nuts of wisdom that fell in autumn. Deeply caring and kind, the Queen's spirit draws upon the great honesty, generosity, and self-sacrifice which she sees in you. She brings joy to the darkest places and addresses the most difficult problems with grace and civility. As a person in your life, this is someone tender-hearted and kind, sensitive and intuitive, with a wide romantic streak. He or she has a psychic or empathic ability that can see into your condition, making you feel comfortable or maybe unsettling you. As a friend, he or she makes the best confidant, resonating with your emotions, for the words are guided by the heart. They may leave themselves open to other people's needs or abuse. And I'm feeling like this could be about your connection with your feminine counterpart. I feel like that is just representing that this person, you know, you're in their energy, or they're in your energy, but your energy is connected. Yeah, I'm going to leave this reading here, though. I thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.